It's a lesson with Lauren here, and I realized that a lot of my viewers are at different levels and may not understand different terminology. So today my goal is to go over certain parts of a golf club to newer beginners and or people who have never touched a golf club, because a lot of the lingo and vocab of golf is difficult and complex to understand, especially if you're someone who only plays recreationally, socially, or for business, just trying to get a better deal on whatever company you're using. So, in a second, I'm going to go over parts of the club and what they're called, especially if you're taking a lesson. It'll get you more familiar with your own clubs that you're going to be using, and it'll also give you a step up into knowing terminology ahead of time for whenever someone, either brings it up in conversation or if you take a lesson. So, give me 1 second, and we're going to go ahead and go over parts of a golf club. Alright, so here we have a classic 7-iron. This is one of the further and lower launched irons that you're going to use. So we're going to start at the very, very bottom. Now that right there is called the club head. So this is going to be the metal portion of your club, and it's also going to contain what's called the face. So if you see all those little white lines, that is the face. So that's going to be where the club picks up your ball, gives it all the height in the air, and that's how it's going to control the direction and or what's called the flight of the golf ball. Next, we have what's called the toe of the golf head, and we have, we also call this the head. So as we can see there, if someone were to use the term toe or head, that typically means where in relation. So as we can see here, there's a stark difference in between where the metal part of the head meets the shaft, right? Then again, we have the metal shaft of the putter, and we have the graphite shaft of our iron, like I just said previously. Now what's different is going to be this portion here. Now, we call this the hosel. Now if you pull it up here, you can see kind of that it gives a little zigzag as you go towards the club head. So the reason I'm called that the hosel is that what's different about putters is that you can have different hosel angles. So if we take a look again, you see how mine curves, kind of goes up and then to the right and then back down to the putter head. A lot of people can go straight up and then it can go to the left or whatever direction you want. It's all about customizing your hosel. A good recommendation to try out different hosels is Astral Putters. Our director. Now those are the basic terms on a golf club, and now I hope you're able to identify the portions on your own golf club and maybe even use them to surprise your teacher in future lessons. Thank you so much for watching.